Ha ha ha. We're getting a little to the dark side. Private blog networks. Are they a good idea or a bad idea? So, what are PBNs? Private blog networks. A private blog network is a private cadre of websites or blogs that you control and you own. And you essentially use those websites to point back to your primary website. In this case, if you have a bunch of blogs that you just happen to own, you can point all of them back to your site. It can be 3 private blog sites. It can be 100 private blog sites. It can be sites with little content. It can be sites with a lot of content. Bottom line, you control it. And, here's another way to look at it. The thing that I get from a lot of people is private blog networks are all black hat. It's terrible. You can't do it. You can get detected. You can get kicked off of Google or get blacklisted. If you're a local business, right? And look, I'll just be honest with you guys. We do this for some of our clients because it's so darn effective. We have clients who, say, for example, if they're in the medical space, we'll get, let's say, 5 to 10 domains that have some good domain authority and page authority in them. We'll build them out. We'll put some content related to medicine or medical practice, whatever's specific to their niche. And we'll point those links to other resources, but we'll also point them back to our client's website. And is that black hat? Yeah, maybe it is. But look at it this way. You can look at it from this perspective. What if you were looking at it from a branding strategy standpoint? What if you had this bankrupt? What if you had this was your actual site, right? And you were a bankruptcy lawyer, but you had 3 websites that talked about real estate content, a site that talked about foreclosure content, another site that talked about quiet title, another site that talked about bankruptcy. And you listed content on all those sites. You linked out to other websites, but you ultimately linked back to your own personal website. Is that considered a private blog network? Absolutely. Is it black hat? Depends on how it's being used, but no one says that you can't use a site in that vein. And that's why I don't personally believe that private blog networks are the most terrible thing to use. But I'll tell you this, they can be ridiculously powerful for a local business. Even if you just have 5 to 10 PBN links that have domain authorities above 15 to 20, definitely above 30. If you have something that's above 30, it's really, really good. So I just want to kind of talk to you guys about that a little bit. Again, are PBNs bad? Yeah, sort of. I mean, Google says that anything that manipulates the algorithm is not good. But again, here's the argument. Only you need 5 to 10 sites to impact local SEO. Can be content sites that are highly relevant to your niche. So we're not building a PBN and pointing links to, things that are unrelated to medicine or things that are unrelated to legal or whatever. They're all relevant to our niche. What's also cool is you can have guest columnists write on those particular blogs for particular articles. You also get to control your message and you get to control your assets as well. So I'm not telling you guys to do 100 sites or do 100 PBNs, or not 100 PBNs, but 100 different websites. I say anywhere from 5, 30 is probably overkill. But if you do 5 to 15, maybe 5 to 20, start off with 5 or start off with 10 and then build from there. But these will all be websites that you control. And again, some people think it's bad, it's malicious. It is what it is. Everything that we do in the world of SEO can be considered malicious. But, I've kind of laid out the foundation for all the other things that you may do. This can really help move the needle some more for some of you out there that are ultimately looking to increase your rankings relatively quickly. So now we talked about private blog networks. I'm just going to lay out a quick process. I can't go into all of the detail, but in the advanced section, we'll probably talk about private blog networks, and I'll lay that out for all of you as well. All right? Talk to you in a little bit.